So hello there everyone, and welcome back to another video of fails and challenges. Today we are going to do a new fails and challenges videos around the F1 2018 game, but to begin with, I'm going to begin with the fails, which I always do for this game. For this series, excuse me. If you missed the previous two episodes, they were quite a long time ago. I recommend you go and check that out. There's a playlist on the channel. I'll try and remember to put an I thing at the top. But first of all, because we've had so many fails already on the game, here are the highlights of the fails we've had so far, and then I will return once all the fails are going through for today's challenge. That corner's harder. Large Stroll on lap 12 also got the teleportation back to the pit lane glitch, but he survived that by the looks of it. Unfortunately, the same could not be said for Alonso. Although to change the signal, and he's out. Let alone the same problem that happened to me when I was doing the last online video of F1 2017, where there was no gamer tags. This game just absolutely, well, let's just say it's broken online. And I liked how Jeff said we're out of the race there. Yes, and we still got XP for being disqualified, so that's something we're waiting for somebody. I don't know who that is, because of course the game has neglected to tell me who they actually are, so we can actually get them kicked from the lobby, and then we can actually get on with our lives. Any time today would be nice. When we're all at this waiting screen just waiting for Belgium. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a very nice sunset. Probably be like that tomorrow after the Grand Prix, or somebody else has joined. That's great. Oh, we're flashing with. Oh, we've got a couple more names now. Flashing. Somebody's left. It's nice. Somebody else has joined. Yes, why don't you join party? Somebody other. And then he's gone on left. That's nice. Oh, the names are flashing. But it's not staying on long enough to tell us who the two people that are still waiting. Merry Christmas, everybody! 2018. I mean, we're still here waiting in this lobby. It's been 4 months. 4 months since the game came out. We're still waiting. Happy Easter 2019, everybody. We're still here. We've got 4. Oh, no, it's done. It's done. It's only been 10 months. Sorry, 8 months since the last thing. Now we've gone on to this black screen. August the 23rd, 2019. F1 2019 is out, but we still can't go and play it because we're still waiting for this lobby to load. On the F1 2018, I mean, career mode, it's been a disaster. Only two episodes. Christmas 2013, we finally got to the saving game screen. I mean, I'm in my 30s, mid-30s by now, and really, we've been here far too long. Just a black screen. It's been so long since F1 2019 came out. F1 2030 has just come out. It's still bad, to be honest. But yes. Got this black screen. The end of the universe. People are joining. I think somebody's left as well. Yeah, somebody's left. Clearly the stars are going out. It's time to say goodbye. Thanks for all your watching. And until the next time. I see you next time. Until, it's been fun telling you about all of this over time. I mean, I don't even know how I'm still alive at this point. Surely this lobby should now be over, as it's just broken.
Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Slow down. Your delta is negative.
Oh, shut up, Jeff.
Reduce your pace.
That's such a shame for Leclerc, because he was doing so well. He's had a good, an okay qualifying. He qualified outside the top 10. He's keeping Raikkonen at bay. He was on for a point. What's going on with Verstappen? He was... Verstappen was stuck behind the safety car. And I'll tell you what happened with Verstappen in a moment. But, well, moving to lap 27, Lewis Hamilton has been disqualified as well. So here's what happens. First of all, this is all under the safety car. So Leclerc is a completely different incident. He's not involved in Verstappen or Hamilton's incidents. But this is Verstappen. He gets a puncture. There he is. He gets a puncture. And that's the worst place in the world you want to get a puncture. So he's stuck behind the safety car trying to come out to the pits. And Hamilton goes back into him. And subsequently Hamilton comes into the pits to get that front wing taken. And I think because he comes into the pits, he overtook the safety car as leader and he got disqualified. See, that's what I don't like about circuits like this. You have to hold. Places like the US as well isn't a circuit for me. Brazil is a nice circuit, although I don't go very... Oh my god, Lord, we're lagging. What's going on? I don't know what's... That Force India's just lagged backwards about 4 million years. I do not know what happened. And that Toro Rosso, the Toro Rosso is about 10 seconds up the road. We've just set a new fastest lap of we've just gone 11 seconds faster in the middle sector. What on earth? For goodness sake. They've done it again. The game is worse with an update. It's more laggy and unstable than it was before. If you haven't seen the Battlefield 5 gameplay that I posted yesterday, go and check that out because it was so nice to play. There was I know there's a little glitch with that when you go out of area and then it gives you a body glitch, but other than that,
This is your final lap of the race.
other than that, the next time, well, here we go, 10 years later. And I mean, this is just proof. This is, well, really, the race, the counter ticked down to 1 second. And it stayed at 1 second. It hasn't ticked to 0. So it should tick to 0. So those people should just retire. But the 3 people there, 2 of them have left, and the other is out of fuel, just soldiering on, as if nothing's going wrong. They're just going round. It's just broken. I'm going to leave it there. Frame rates. We're going to go to the right, not in the pits. Okay, we're going to go to the left now. Matt is in our switch room. We're going to switch to the right for this final thing. Oh my goodness. Matt, where up? Matt is go. Oh my goodness grief. Where is he? I don't even know where he is. I'm ghosting. I don't know where he is. It's making strange aliens are trying to abduct map 212 gaming. Into the barrier is right. Aliens are in F1 2018. Confirmed. I think he's... Oh no. Aliens are definitely in F1 2018. Now, before we get into this, you are more than welcome to submit your own clips of fails. My email address is in the description below, so get in touch if you've got a fail that you want to put in a video. I plan to do more of these, but I don't really know. I'm running out of fails, and I need another challenge. So let me know if you've found any fails in the game, or if you've got any clips yourself you want to submit as part of the video, and also let me know the challenges in the comments below. If you don't get involved, then you can't complain when the video doesn't come out, because any ideas, and I'll give you a shout out as well in that said video. So yes, in the comments below please, and I will consider all challenges and fails, should there be any. Right, so today's challenge comes from Azerbaijan. Now, in the past, we've all had, well, you know what today's challenge is because it's the title of the video. We're going to be driving on a dry track. Sorry, get my words around. Get my words correctly. A wet track, dry tyres at sunset around Azerbaijan. Now, you've probably seen that combination before. What you haven't seen is when we race against 0% AI. Because usually what happens is you put on the dry tyres and then you're at least 45 million light years behind the leaders. But because we're racing against 0% AI, there's a chance we can get overtakes. And yes, let's move on to the grid for today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which you will not be able to see a bloody thing. So yes, here we are on the grid. It is a bit miserable. Obviously the strategy is to do unfortunately we can't start on the dry, so we'll have to come in. The setup we are going to, I thought about trying to change, but there's really not point changing, because what we're going to do is, because it's really wet, we need more wings. So I'm going to load the Monaco setup, 11 wings on screen now, and we'll go with that. So get ready for 5, 3, 2, 1. Lights out, and away we go. Well, where we start, we'll set the soft tyres. We'll go for soft tyres when we go to the end of the race. But you can see here, it is pretty wet on track, and then the spray starts. I mean, if you've ever driven on the motorway in heavy rain, you'll know what it's like with the spray, because it is, you just cannot see anything. And one thing, I just want to point this out to you before we continue on to turn 2. You can see here we can change the tyre override. So I can override the tyres and basically fool you into thinking I'm on soft tyres when I'm actually on full wets. But don't worry, we'll be changing onto soft tyres in a minute. But there is everybody on the full wets, and there is us on full wets. But yes, down into turn 1, we're going to go for a dive-bomb move down inside of Van Dorn up to P14. The 0% AI aren't very good, but they're probably going to be low in a rower setup, which means they're going to be fast, and there's contact there with TYRES. He's going so bloody slowly into that turn 2 onto the second DRS straight that isn't a DRS, because DRS isn't, of course, would be horrendous if it was available. You can see here we're following one of the drivers. I've turned the driver's TYRES off and the minimap off just for a more authentic experience. I'll turn the hours off in a moment as well, just so that you can get a feel of how bad the spray is, because it is bad. You can see here that unfortunately my 11 wings isn't doing very well. Perhaps we could have got away with less, potentially. And also the Honda engine as well, in the back of this, not being the strongest engine on the game. I know it's close to the Renault in reality, but on the game it's the slowest of all. New front wing as well, why not? Soft tyres are going on. And this is a good chance to waste some fuel. There we go. Awful stop. Last place. Let's get underway. Clipping this off. Let's see how good. Now, how we are going to get on here. Braking into this corner. Going a little bit slower than we would do usually, but we're not going to have enough, at least enough grip on to be able to counteract everybody. Of course, with Emilio. Charles Leclerc out the race though. That's what happened to him. He's coming into they're on lap 2, they're up ahead. They're coming onto the second DRS straight, and then all of a sudden he's gone. Mechanical failure. So Leclerc unfortunately is out. But seeing here, we lost it. We're going to escape with that. We escaped with no damage, but that was fortunate because we lost it big time. And this is a corner that I don't particularly like in the thing. But looking at the replay, unfortunately cost us a safety car, which is going to help us. We're lap 8 now. A couple of the cars have come into the pits. I believe our teammate is behind us. I'm not sure. I think he had a collision and had a drive-through penalty or something like that. But Hartley is behind. He's the only person that's behind apart from Fiona. This is Marcus Ericsson. He's going down the thing, and as the spray clears, there's Ericsson and Van Dorn, and Ericsson is out the race. Let's see what happened to Van Dorn. So it looks like they're catching up to the safety car. It was Sergio Perez by the looks of it, catching up to and it just everybody shunted each other, and Van Dorn and Van Dorn and Ericsson lost each other. But you can see here we're going to stay behind Romain Grosjean. No, we're not. Unfortunately, we're going to pass Grosjean because that's what you get for taking out Leclerc at this weekend's last weekend's United States Grand Prix, as we get ready to get past. Perez is the next car coming in, and he has gone. But you can see here, we're getting there. We can't go full bolt. You can see he has gone because we're 11 wings. Grosjean is going to attack us now on his full wets. You can see there, that is the disadvantage. There's a couple of cars peeling in into the pit there. We're going to go back down the inside, however. We're going to have a lot better cornering speed than Grosjean, but our straight line speed is going to be curves, and that's going to be a problem. In actual fact, we do dispatch with Perez into just the corner before the castle section, but you can see here we're getting up to 187 miles an hour. Perez is behind us. He's having a look. We are not going to let him go past. I've turned off proximity arrows as well, and the minimap, so I don't know where any of the cars are. So on to the last lap here now. Let's have a look. It's ease it in. Obviously there's a lot of standing water off the racing line. The racing line, however, has less water, but it is still pretty much raining and still pretty dark here in Azerbaijan. I think what we call this weather, it's November in Britain. I'm sure if you're not from Britain, then you're sure you have another name for it. Now you can see the car in front that is actually a Ferrari, and we've actually, I believe we are behind Vettel. Don't quote me on that. It might be Raikkonen, but I think Raikkonen is ahead of Vettel. But there is the Ferrari of Vettel. We are catching him. He is a 0% AI better than mine, but he has, of course, less front wing on him, and we've just banged him into the part of the castle section. Just can hopefully escape with another thing. We are a little bit low on fuel that I'd really like. 0.2 of a litre, 0.2 of a thing of fuel, which we're going to need every single drop of that. We can't go that fast into that corner either. Only 6th gear when it's usually higher sometimes. Coming up to Perez now. Sorry, Vettel. Perez is, I believe it is Perez still behind us. The caused Van thing. This is going to be a drag race up to the line. Okay, we need all the space. Valtteri Bottas has won this Rennes Grand Prix, and it's a drift. We've lost it. We've lost it. And we're around and win the wall and we're out. Fortunately, we have a flashback. We're going to resume from here, see if we can get this corner again. I have this problem with this corner in dry. No, hit the curb, that's it. And we're out again. I like how Jeff said it changed his strategy even though it's the last lap. Okay, let's give this another go. We're not going to catch Vettel anyway. No. I'm not having that either. I need that corner. There we go. Come on. Lift off. Oh, bang, tit. No, that's a punch up. We'll get there eventually. I mean, I'm on... This is the hardest corner for a pad user. There we go. Finally through the final corner. Up to the line. Vettel set a new fastest lap. 1:2:06. Uh-oh. Is that a Renault? Where on earth does that Renault come from? He's going to take us on the line. It is. Where we finished? P8. That is not bad. But it could have been P7 then. So here is the final results. Bottas leads. 2 minutes 11 was my fastest time. That was set on the softs. So that is your time to beat around Azerbaijan. Let me know how you get on in the comments below and what position you finish from, potentially starting last because as well, or whatever position you start in, whatever. Hartley was absolutely nowhere. I mean, and Sorokin as well. So, but that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. See more fails and challenge videos. Until the next video, I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.